So I know y'all heard about Cardi B and her speech at the Kamala Harris rally. So we're gonna get into it because this was funny and embarrassing and enlightening all at the same time. Let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it.
What's up, Milwaukee? How you guys doing? I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Y'all do know why why the Democrats bring out all these celebrities, these rappers, these R&B singers, and more rappers is because they show you exactly what they think about you. See, what they're trying to do is get the younger voters. See, I got a video I'm gonna do. I may put it out before this one. I may put it out after this. But the problem is a lot of Black Americans, let's just say, are a lot of Black Americans are in poverty or poor, don't have a lot of money. Poor people don't vote a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video explaining all this, so I'm not gonna go too much detail. So, but poor people love to be entertained. It's just the facts. And when I say entertain, I mean mindlessly entertain too much. Sit around the house, watch too much TV, sit around the house, listen to too much music. Little kids can recite rap lyrics and they can't even recite the ABCs and the one, two, threes, or even write their own name or even tie their own shoe, but they can write I mean they can recite lyrics to a song. I remember one time this little boy, somebody told me that they heard this little boy talking back to his mama, talking about you doing too much. Like, oh, you doing too much. And I like, say it again. She's like, yeah, we was at the snow cone shop and there was a woman and she was there with her son. He was probably like no more than 5. And he was telling her, you doing too much. I said, you do know that's a song, right? She said, it is. I said, yeah, I forgot the dude's name, but I forgot. I can't think of his name right off the bat. But you know, that's one of his rap songs. So I'm like, little boy was saying that. She's like, yeah. I said he wasn't talking back to his mom, but he was just rapping. He was just rapping the song. But anyway, people who don't really make money, who don't work hard. When I say like, well, I ain't gonna say work hard, but who really don't make money, who don't make money to where when they see changes in their tax brackets throughout the year and more taxes being taken out and they're trying to figure out ways not to pay so many taxes, not trying to figure out a way to get a big tax return, you know, though like myself, I don't I'm not really enamored by entertainers. I'll watch a movie, watch TV, listen to music, whatever, but it doesn't consume a whole lot of my time. May go to a concert, but I'm not sitting here thinking I'm gonna go to a concert every week. I'm gonna go to the club every week. Don't do, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got that kind of mentality. Say they'll tell you that Black people spend more money on entertainment than any other group in this nation. So, what the Democrats do? They they capitalize on that. They say, well, hey, since they rap in their R&B and their little Black TV and their Tyler Perry movie so much, that's who we're gonna bring out. They'll listen to them because they spend the majority of their time scrolling through their phone watching these people. But anyway, like I said, I'll get into that in another video.
What's up, y'all? One second, guys. 1 second.
And Cardi B, I don't know, you can say she relate to, but for some reason, a lot of, like I say, young women will watch her. She got like, I'm sure millions of followers on her social media pages. And when she be talking, I mean, it's just, you know, ghetto, hood, ratchet, whatever you want to call it. But that's how she talks. And she, you know, people are, you know, she's relatable to people. Although, how are you going to run for president and bring up a woman who told you that in the past, she used to drug men, blackmail men, rob them of their money, and blackmail them by recording videos or making them believe they're gonna go and have like sexual relations with her, and then they wake up. She'll drug them. They wake up and they're in the room with a trans guy, and but they don't tell it because nobody wants to go through that embarrassment. Nobody wants it to get put out there. And she said if she had to do it again, she said, but she had to do it to come up. How is it gonna come up? You should be a stripper. I mean, but would say that she would do it again if she had to. How in the heck can you justify putting a woman like that up on a podium to promote people, to influence people to vote for you? Okay, so right now she's waiting on her assistants to bring her cell phone because her speech is on her phone.
I
And you see how many seconds that went by, and here she comes. Right,
thank you.
see, I mean, hell, these cats nowadays they write their lyrics on their phones. I just want to tell you, youngsters, stop using your devices so much for everything like reading and like I say, writing and this, that, and the third. That stuff is bad for your eyes. I mean, your eyes will grow old so fast. You just don't understand. Get back to pen and paper for the most part. And I know you're watching me, but you can still watch me. But get back to pen and paper for the most part for your reading and your writing and your learning and stuff. Because them devices, like I say, you'll be blind before you're 40 if y'all don't slow down.
All right. Vice President Kamala Harris, thank you for having me. I do not take lightly the call to show up, the call to speak up, the call to deliver a message that's been on my heart for a hot minute now. Now, I took my time writing this speech, so I'm going to make sure I deliver it right. Because
I don't think she wrote that. I think somebody wrote it for her, or maybe even Chat GTP probably wrote it for her. I don't think she wrote that.
that's something I've been wanting to say for a long time. I've been saying it on Twitter, on my Instagram, and I'm ready to tell it to you now. Y'all ready to listen? All right, now. All right. Just like Kamala Harris, I too have been the underdog. I've been underestimated. My success belittled and discredited.
Because you became successful through ratchet rap music. And you also said you came up, like I said before, by drugging, robbing, and blackmailing men in your past. And you said you would do it again if you had to.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Women have to work 10 times harder, perform 10 times better, and still people question us how we got to the top. They be like, how she got there? Hold on. Let me warm up.
Yeah, you told us how you got here.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I can't stand a bully. But just like Kamala, I always stand up to one. All the time. I'm ready for them. Yeah. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I wasn't going to vote this year. I wasn't. But Kamala Harris joining the race, she changed my mind completely.
Oh, I kind of wish you wouldn't vote. I really do. People like that, I feel.
I did not have faith on any candidate until she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear, that I want to see next in this country. All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate. She's compassionate. She shows empathy.
That believe all women thing, huh?
And most of all, she is not delusional. Yeah. Yeah. Kamala recognized that this country is at risk, that the economy needs to get stronger, that the cost of food and the cost of living is too high.
Can somebody tell Cardi B that Kamala Harris is in office right now, and your high food and your high cost of living is really based on votes that she made. Remember, she's the tie-breaking vote. Remember, she and Joe Biden, who's your president right now. Don't forget, Joe Biden is president right now. Both of them said that she was there for every decision that needed to be made, every law, every vote that needed to be had. Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote.
Damn, it's even high for me. I believe her when she says, under her, buying eggs and milk won't break the bank. Because she's going to pass a ban on price gouging on groceries.
So, are stores price gouging right now? I think studies were done, and I did a video on it, that no one is price gouging groceries. As a matter of fact, they say the profit margins are like 1% to 3% for grocery stores for each product. So there's really not like a whole lot of gouging. There's a lot of regulations going on, and most stores are doing what they're supposed to do. What's playing, being fair across the board. Now, every now and then you'll have stores like mom and pop stores that might raise the prices up kind of high because, trying to gouge prices, and those places have been caught. Some of them have been dealt with and been turned in. But as for a general, but just as a general, just in general, I don't think anybody's price gouging like that.
And she told me that in my face. So she better not lie to me in my face. Yeah.
I don't think Cardi B practiced this speech like really, because the way she's talking, I think she is nervous and she's trying to be funny to try to help herself. Just breaking the ice is how she coped with her nervousness. I think that's what's going on. She might, like I said, she might have wrote ChatGPT or whatever, and then when she got done with it, she didn't look at it again, and got up there and thought she was going to wing it, and so now she is nervous, and so in order to cope with that nervousness, she's like cracking jokes.
I believe her when she says she will make housing more affordable by providing Americans with $25,000 in down payment assistance. Yeah.
Which would be tacked on by the home builder, so it really won't be any assistance. And so, thanks to them, my house value will go up a little higher because $25,000. You get in them neighborhoods, the value of people's homes gonna go up. So, thank you, Kamala Harris.
Yeah, hold on, I got more. Yeah, she's promising a lot. And I believe her when she says she will provide a tax cut to 100 million middle-class Americans. That's a lot of Americans. And that includes $6,000 for parents in the first year of child's life. Y'all remember when they used to do that? Y'all remember when this country used to do that?
What, I never got $6,000 for neither one of my children. Shoot, we was out there going to thrift stores and garage sales and all kind of stuff trying to come up. But now people want $6,000. Amazing.
Yeah. And speaking of healthcare, let's talk about it. Let's talk about healthcare. Did you hear what Donald Trump said the other day? Y'all heard what he said? All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me drink my water.
She finna lie, y'all. Check this out.
Yeah, stay hydrated. He said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not. He said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not. I'm repeating it. Donnie Dunk, please. Protection for women, especially if we're talking about maternal and mental health care, is in telling them what to do with their bodies. It's supporting them and giving them the care they need for what they choose to do with their bodies.
I already did a video on this. Donald Trump said he's going to protect women, whether they like it or not, against these illegal immigrants and these other countries who are trying to wage war around the world. That's what he said. He said, I don't care if y'all like me or not. I'm going to do my job as the president of the United States to protect you, hell, to protect everyone, men, women, children. That's my job to do what's best for the American people. He didn't say anything about this reproductive right garbage.
I don't play that. People like Donald Trump don't believe women deserve rights. And when those rights are taken away, they are nowhere to be found. When a mother's going through postpartum, he's not there to hold her hand. When a child is in foster care or in a shelter because their mother is not mentally stable or financially stable to take care of them, they're not there.
You're right. They, as in Kamala Harris, is not there either.
The people outside planning, they're not there. They're all gone. Those people outside Planned Parenthood screaming at women's faces, they don't be there when women go through stuff. They don't. And
I saw stories of a couple of late people that's been in the news lately about a couple of women who lost kids, maybe even lost their lives through what do you call it? Complicated pregnancies, and hospitals wouldn't take care of them. I saw those stories, and those are sad cases. I think they're like far and few between. But the issue was that they didn't go to, I mean, they went to the ER, and the ER wouldn't help them because they said the fetus still had a heartbeat. Okay, on that, I can understand this. I don't call it reproductive rights. Just call it what it is, abortion. I can understand choosing between your life and a baby or a fetus life or a baby's life. It's a hard choice, and the hardest choice is always the best choice is always the hardest choice. But sometimes you got to do it, right? So I feel women on that there. But my question to women, and maybe y'all can answer this in the chat, not the chat, but in the chat, in the comment section. If a woman is going through an ectopic or what do you call it, a complicated pregnancy, can they go to Planned Parenthood to get the situation taken care of? Or do they have to go to the hospital? Explain to me exactly what does Planned Parenthood do. I know it's called Planned Parenthood, not unplanned or planned unparenthood. It's Planned Parenthood. So explain to me what Planned Parenthood would do in emergency situations like that. That's all I mean. Just answer that for me.
Everything is possible. Shout out to the single moms out there, but it's hard. Trump says he's going to protect women whether they like it or not. Well, if his definition of protection is not the freedom of choice, if his definition of protection is making sure our daughters have fewer rights than our mothers, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. We all knew Trump was a hustler. But hustling women, and I'm a hustler too, yeah. But hustling women out of their rights to their body is nasty work. Hustling Americans out of their hard-earned money by selling Trump watches, Trump sneakers, and Trump Bibles. By the way, the watches is $100,000.
Hold on. Ain't you the same type of person that talked about red bottoms and Birkin bags and buying all that we can't afford, us common folk can't afford. But then Donald Trump creates a watch and some shoes and a Bible, and the price is high, and you got something to say about that? Come on now. Come on. At least he's in the country. At least he's trying to become president. At least he's trying to think from what we hear. Hey, what we saw the 4 years he was there. He's trying to do something for the American people. But y'all give money to these foreigners who don't care at all about black people. Ain't even, saying you are not even their customer base. And you give them your money. So if Donald Trump doesn't care about black people and we are not his customer base, what does it matter? What he sells?
Yeah, yeah. Made in China, another country he discredited, is nasty too.
So just why you saying this? What you know what you should do? Just go ahead, stop buying all these foreign, these some of these rich white folk stuff, and find your Italian twines and your other companies that black companies that make great quality products. I got a few Italian twine watches myself. Go back, Cardi, anybody else, black owned company that makes good quality products, and just wear those.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. Wait, is Milwaukee in the building?
I wonder if it's like a soundtrack, like a laugh track or a cheering track, stuff like that they use in the studio. 'Cause that's what it'd be sounding like.
There's Wisconsin in the building. Yeah.
I didn't even think about this. Milwaukee. I just finished. Well, I said I'm finishing reading the book. I'm in the epilogue now and reading the notes section so I can get some notes down because I want to do a video or incorporate this book in some of my videos. The book is called Evicted. I talked about it before, but I'm reading it and it's about this guy who like followed like 6 families in Milwaukee, poor people. They were white, black. I don't think it was Hispanic, but it was like a few, like yeah, white, black, someone single families, someone like strung out on drugs, mental issues, etc. And the statistic that he's showing like one, it costs more money to be poor than it does to be rich. He was talking about how poor people that's below the poverty line pay more, like 70, 80% of their income goes to housing, and the housing be so subpar, like mold, appliances don't work, plumbing is backed up. And if they got the nerve to ask for it to get fixed or to report the landlord can kick them out for because they haven't paid their full rent yet. So it's like, God, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said, I'll go over that later, but I just thought about that because this is in Milwaukee. And I know there's a lot of poor people, black people in Milwaukee. And like I said, that book, it's like I say, it's and it talks about like evictions play a big part. You talking about like mental health. That's one thing they could be talking about in Milwaukee. They're talking about like it was a time like for a few years, it was like 19 evictions in this country every day. And the book was talking about how like forced evictions or forced moves plays in the psyche of a person to where to where people do some self deletion, get on drugs, get out there and sell their bodies, just to be depressed. Their whole psyche is just destroyed by being evicted, and it's hard. And they lose a lot of. They lose money because they can build. They get a place, buy all this furniture, buy clothes, buy dishes, and then they get evicted, and they got nowhere to put the stuff, so they got to leave the stuff there. So they got to start all over. Man, it's a lot. It's so many things in this country that needs to be fixed, and especially in Milwaukee, including Milwaukee, but yet your number one topic in this election is abortion rights.
Let me ask you this question. Do we really trust this man with our economy? Our economy!
Well, he didn't do too bad of a job the first 4 years he was there. So, compared to Biden's first 4 years,
A man who cares only about making himself rich and cutting taxes for his billionaire friends. I don't even get a tax cut.
well, what you need to do is get your a business, get your office, buy everything under your business, start writing everything that you can write off, so you can get yourself a tax cut, like little people like us, like I do.
Today is your wallet. Tomorrow, he'll be conning you out of your healthcare rights.
No, today it's Biden and Kamala Harris. Tomorrow it'll be Trump. So today it's your wallet because of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
And that's a fact. I want you to hear that again. Today, he's hustling you with the, oh, buy my sneakers. Tomorrow is going to be your healthcare rights. He's going to take it away from you. He's going to snatch it. Donald Trump talks about how he has a concept of a plan, but America, the only concept of a plan he has is a plan to hustle you. Yeah. Because we know what he's really setting us for. He's selling more than watches and sneakers. He's selling us bigotry, misogyny, division, chaos, and confusion. He wants us to hate each other. And it's going to cost you your money, equal opportunity, affordable health care, and any rights you thought you had for your body. He's going to take it from you. Listen to me. He's going to take it. Thank you. I love you too. I'm not giving Donald Trump a second chance. Nope. I'm not taking any chances with my future, and I'm damn sure and taking no chances with the future of my children. All three of them. All three of them. I'm not giving him the chance. You're not giving him the chance. Yeah. I'm with Kamala. I believe in her.
This is also the moment where the story came out that you were pregnant with this last child. Now, you ain't denied it at all. And you slept with a dude, football player, don't know his name. Don't watch football too much no more. Like I said, watch it when I can. It is what it is. And you were so many months pregnant and you slept with a football player to get back at your husband. So here's the thing. You was pregnant. I guarantee you that if this is true, you let that man shoot the club up because you was already pregnant. Because that's how y'all think. Like, seriously. I'm just saying, how, again, can you justify having this woman up on your stage promoting and trying to encourage people to vote?
In America, I believe in you to turn out on Tuesday. Turn out and turn up on Tuesday. Turn the page and let's win this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage elementary school teacher.
Okay, so that's Cardi B's whole speech. Interesting. Embarrassing, but interesting. Say, Democrat Party, y'all should be ashamed to have this woman up here represent black people. Well, she's not her lineage. You know, she's not FBA. She's not a freedman of American freedmen. So we'll just let her stay over there with her peoples. But this is an embarrassment. It really is. This is a, you are like, I don't know, panicking. This is a panic move for the Democratic Party because they're, like I said, they want the young vote. And again, like I said, they say young people, poor people do not vote like they want them to. Like small, like 20% of people in that range vote. So they know, hey, how can we get those people to vote? Bring out the entertainers that they listen to and watch all the doggone time. So there you have it. Insulting your intelligence with ignorance. But anyway, tell me what you think about the story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do it around here. Hey, I want to thank y'all for watching, but don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you nothing but maybe a couple of minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here. If you like to support monetarily, you can always give a super thanks, super chat, or go to the links, go to the description box below. There are links there where you can support, like marlonmorale.com. That's marlonmorale.com where you can get 10% off your first purchase of all our luxury items. Or you can click on the button below this video, hit the shop button, look at the products. Right now, we have a sale on our miniature beard kits, sandalwood oil based. Balm, beard balm, beard oil, beard shampoo, sandalwood, which is clinically proven to help uh, hair follicle growth, stimulate hair follicle growth. And we got it in our products. So, I mean, if you're going to start that beard or you're going to try to grow that beard a little thicker than what it is, you might as well start with the best thing on the market, right? Makes, you know what I'm saying, makes all the sense in the world. But with that being said, again, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. And I'll leave you in peace. And I'll see you on the other side.